Hello, this is Jason for Pitlanes Sim Racing, and you join me today as I'm checking out the new Automobilista 2 build version 1.0.4.0. And to do that, we're going to be checking out the best of British in a Brazilian sim racing title. Well, it'll all make sense when we hit the track. I'm going to go and grab my VR headset, I'm going to jump in the Mini, and we're going to line up at the Brands Hatch Indy circuit for a quick race to see what this new build is all about. I'll see you on the track. Okay, here we are at the back of a 22 car grid. Now, when I did say that we are going to be racing the best of British, of course I do realise that the Mini is now owned and built by BMW, which is a German company. But we're going to roll the years back and pretend that this is the iconic British little Mini. And we're of course around the properly British Brands Hatch circuit. We have picked and chosen the Indy circuit because that just suits these little small low powered tin top cars, keeps the field bunched together, makes the racing a lot more exciting. So, whoa, what do I think of these little Minis? Well, as you all know, I am a tin top nutter, so I've driven enough front wheel drive touring cars to know what feels right, doesn't feel right, and I have to say these feel right. You've got the woohoo, you've got the throttle lift off snap oversteer from the really light rear end, because remember, all the engine, transmission, all the power, everything's all up front, so there's nothing over that rear axle. So if you drive these things like a hooligan, if you pitch them in too sharp or you snap that throttle off, it will unsettle the car and it will make the rear end step out. Now, there's no need to panic if it does, because fortunately I've got great communication coming back through my Accu4 Stretch Drive wheel, so I'm able to make some small little inputs just to offset that back end and keep the car, I hope, pointing in the right direction. Now, being a front wheel drive, we all know that if you are too early on the power, the torque steer will drag the car out and cause massive understeer, and that has been modelled perfectly in these Minis by Reza Studios. They have managed to put together all the right ingredients for a brilliant little tin top. And after watching a few of these races on TV as part of the BTCC lineup, the racing is just as close and just as enthusiastic as the real thing. Come on, can I make a gap, make a gap, make a gap? Yes, that's him, run him out wide. Actually, hang on a minute. He's not giving up, so we're going to outbrake him. Let's go for it. Shove it down a gear. He's still there. We got him. Yes. Do you know what these have got? the fun factor. You don't need tons of downforce. You don't need a shed load of power. You just need a great little track, a well sorted little car, and some half decent AI. These have sort of lost the tendency to want to ram you. They seem to be much more aware of where you are in relation to them. And it just means now that you can lean on the AI a bit more, get stuck in there. You don't have to drive around the oddities of the AI. You don't have to learn a special way to race with them. You can just race. Those guys over at Reza Studios, they really are pushing this AMS2 title forward. If you didn't know, you wouldn't guess that this was using the same engine that Project Cars was built around. It's such a different title, for the better. Every new build, they just sort out issue after issue. They build on what's good, they sort out what's not, and they're throwing in a ton of free content along the way, including these minis. There's some classic touring cars, there are some German Group A touring cars, and I shall be checking out the E30 BMW in a video before too long. But once I saw these on the lineup, I just knew I had to check out these little cheeky minis, and I'm so glad I did. They are brilliant. AMS2 is becoming such a strong sim racing title. They're really starting to add a layer of polish to this game now. And its true colours are starting to really shine through. They had a bit of a wobbly start. It was a bit delayed coming out. I think they were a little fraction early with version 1 still. But they are making amends for it big time. Ooh, in we go, in we go. There's half a gap, there's half a gap. Come on. Got him, got him, got him. Oh, a little bit deep there, look. Oh, yeah, we're going to pull it off, we're going to pull it off. Yes, 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 yes. In deep. Can I create a gap? Can I create a gap? Yes, yes. I think the tyres are getting a little bit on the mushy side. I think I might have overheated them fronts. I'm holding it, yes. And here we go. Last lap already. Man, these are so much fun. Bit of an odd decision to add a UK based mini-series to what started life as a Brazilian centric sim racing title, but I'm so glad that they decided to pick these odd little series, different cars. I love firing up AMS2 and just finding some weird car track combination that you just don't get in any other title. and just having a bloody good time behind my virtual race wheel. You know, it's not perfect still. I can quickly show you now we're not in heat in the battle. But if I make a gear change, look down, the animation doesn't quite work yet. Because this has got a 5-speed H pattern manual box. So, you know, there's still room for improvement. The force feedback over the rumble strips could be a little bit sharper, a little bit more defined, but the actual feedback and the communication of what the car's doing, oversteer, understeer, that's spot on. That's coming through nicely. Yeah, dead impressed with this new build. Love this little Mini. Right, that's it. Race over. Okay, I shall see you in the quick summary on the other side of this transition. And that's it. Race over. And what brilliant fun that was. I'm so impressed with Automobilista 2 at the moment. Each and every build just keeps adding and adding and adding, refining, and they are really starting to turn this into such an impressive title. I had great fun. They've really modelled these little front wheel drive short wheelbase tin tops perfectly, and I will be racing these a hell of a lot going forward. So if you've got AMS2, fire up Steam, download this new update and get stuck in. You will not be disappointed. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be brilliant if you could give us a like, a share, comment, follow. It just helps get our content out there to as many people as possible, because we just want to share our passion for sim racing with everybody and anybody. Right, well, that's me done for now. In the meantime, remember, race hard, always race fair. See you again.